What is going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with another Dragon Ball FighterZ video, and today I want to talk about my top 10 character changes I want to see in Season 3. So basically what that means is, this will shift the tide of which characters are, S plus tier, A tier, S tier, whatever it may be. This will shift the tide in characters, and basically it'll ultimately see who comes out as like a winner in the next patch. A lot of people were saying Blue Goku came out as a winner in the Season 2 patch, and that is definitely, I felt like it was definitely true. He ended up getting like a true 50-50 on his EX, like his EX move, so it was definitely understandable. But as time has gone on, people kind of gave up on him. He's just basically just A plus tier, A tier, whatever now. And people are still sticking with adult Gohan, Bardock, Kid Buu, and and of course GT Goku. Can't miss out on him. And so basically the next Season 3 patch will basically kind of change that. So I want to see, if I were to pick who I wanted to be, S tier or whatever, I'm gonna start with my boy Krillin, he's on the lower tier. I kind of have him in B because his combos are good, even though he's like a stubby character. He's short and stuff like that, but they got to do something with his assist, essentially. Like, I wouldn't mind if they change his assist into the Kamehameha so it would have a beam instead of the rocks. The rocks are just too bad, man. Like, I get for the Oki, they're okay. Sometimes they might bag like an opponent or whatever, but this is just ridiculous, and something has got to give. His after image being able to be 2H, like after a certain amount of tries trying to get somebody with it, it's just not gonna work at some point. Like, the fact that people can hit him out of it, stuff like that, like it just kind of sucks. Like, Krillin was my, I used him during the beta when the game was first coming out, and he was amazing, obviously, to me back then. But now, as time changes, he's just not up there. It's just so much bad about him. So I would definitely like to see him, go up in tier. If not all the way up to S, just make him A or A plus. But right now, he's just not it. My number 2 is definitely Android 17. I actually feel like a lot of people have started to pick him up, but the fact that his Rekkas are just not really all the way true, like a Gogeta who just came out, or shit, even like Blue Vegeta, the fact that those Rekkas aren't really true, it's just like, man, like, come on, something has also got to give here. Like, if you can give it to Gogeta, you can give it to 17. It would definitely make his mix up a little better, and people would definitely be more scared of the character. He would actually be even more OP, but than he could be. But again, it's just something that we have to live with for now until they finally give us the Season 3 patch. Number 3 is definitely Beerus. Like, come on, the only thing I could personally ask for, they could leave everything else the same, is just make his orbs not super dashable, or just make them able to compete with beams or something like that. If his orbs weren't dashable, he would definitely be, like, I could say he might be OP. He would definitely shoot up in the rankings because the orbs being dashable just create like too many situations where you need them to be clutch and they just aren't. Once they're super dashed through, there's nothing you can do. It's like, and on top of that, even when you throw out his regular Ki Blast, those are dashable. It's just, you can use them for pressure a bit, but once you start using them too much, people just super dash through them, or they beam through them, and it just kind of sucks. His 2H could use a little bit of work as well. So there's definitely a lot they can do with Beerus to shoot him up within the ranks, and I wouldn't mind if he were up there at all. I would definitely play as him again. He's definitely one of the coolest characters from Dragon Ball Super, and he's definitely like one of my first characters that I chose in this game to play as, and so it would definitely be nice to see him up in the ranks as well. So that's number 4. Number 5 is my boy Blue Vegeta. Holy crap, Season 2 shafted this man so much. Like, honestly, the Season 2 patch to me made him worse. They made his rekkas faster, and they like something about his dunks now, the light version not being the light version being weird, and the triangle version being like diagonal, more of an arc. It's just very, very weird. His Big Bang assist is always going to be trash. I don't know if they can make his rekkas the assist instead. I would enjoy that perfectly fine. But for the most part, like, I really, really wish Vegeta was up there. Like, my old team used to be Blue Vegeta, Krillin, and I'm talking about when the beta first came out. I'm pretty sure it was Blue Vegeta, Krillin, and Tien, or Blue Vegeta, Krillin, and Frieza. This is when the beta was out, or Super Saiyan Vegeta, I think, when the beta was out. When the full game came out, it was Blue Vegeta, Krillin, and Frieza. And of course, once Bardock came out, this was my team: Blue Vegeta, Bardock, and Goku Black. And it just sucks to see how bad this character has gotten shafted. And it's just funny to me that, like, so many overpowered characters in the show, like Blue Vegeta, like a Jiren, you know, who else is very overpowered, but like Beerus, and Frieza's okay these days, but you know, these are characters that are really overpowered in the show, but yet they're trash in video games. I don't understand it. So Blue Vegeta is number 5 on my list. Number 6 on my list is actually going to be Jiren. I don't really like Jiren as a character, honestly, but this character is so straightforward. It's ridiculous. He has like no mix. His command grab being circle is already weird enough, and the fact that it can't really compete with like a Broly's. I'm pretty sure they made them the same in this patch, their grabs the same, but it just still doesn't seem like it. It's just so predictable. It's just, there's nothing that you can really, like, I don't know what they could add to make this character better. Like I just don't know. Like, that's why he's on the list, because he just isn't it for me, at least. Like, he's just not there. There's something else that can be added to him to make him I don't know. He's just too straightforward. That's why he's, like, to me, bottom tier. So definitely would fix him up. Do something with this arc, sis. Do something with that. So number 7 is definitely Goku Black. People still love Goku Black. Like, I don't know what they could do to make him better, but he is, out of the 2 Gokus that have beam assist, he's definitely the latter. Super Saiyan Goku is better than him in like every way, shape, or form. And if they were to, I guess, make his, like, it's so weird to think about what they could do to make a character better, because obviously, like, I don't play the character. Like, I haven't since the game really came out, and so this is up to, like, if he's on your team, this is one of those things where you let me down in the comment. One of the things you let me know down in the comment section below, like, what would you do to make Goku Black better? Because I think he's still okay, but I think he's just okay. Like, I guess that's one of the problems. I guess my thing is, I want every character to be really good. I want to be able to pick up a character and just do well with them. Point blank, period. Like, it would just give so much character variety, but again, there's nothing you can really do about it. Number 8. I would like to see I came up with this video on the spot, so I don't really know. Number 8, I would probably go with like Nappa or something. I don't really know. I don't play this character at all, but I don't see him enough. Like, this is one of those characters that's just, he's on the roster, but people don't really use him like that. Maybe he could be a lot better than what he is right now, but yeah, I don't know. Number 9, I'm gonna go with Tien, because Tien, again, he's just like a hit, not hit, he's just like Jiren, where he's just way too straightforward. He's just too basic for his own good. He has like no mix. Once you do something, that's it, basically. His staggers can be really, really good, so I guess that's what he has going for him. But other than that, Tien he needs something else. That's what he needs. He just needs something else that can, you know, help him, you know, rise in the ranks. So that is that. And last but not least, I think I'm going to throw in, let's see, I'm gonna, just because he just came out, Gogeta, because Gogeta, his buttons are too slow. Honestly, like, his buttons are just way too slow. I know he has a lot in his like arsenal, but the fact that he can, like, the fact that his buttons are just ridiculously slow and not really viable sometimes, it just kind of bums me out, because I do like this character a lot. He's on my team currently as we speak, so I definitely feel like something needs to happen with his buttons. But other than that, he's a really solid character so far. So anyways, I think that is basically it. My top 10 honorable mentions might be Ginyu, Cooler, just a bunch of characters that people don't use. Android 16, nobody really uses anymore, even though he's still okay. But a bunch of characters people don't really use anymore, could definitely use some buffs. And obviously people want, you know, GT Goku nerfed, Bardock nerfed, Kid Buu nerfed, of course Adult Gohan nerfed. I don't care for those characters to be nerfed. I just want everybody to end up on their level, or at least close to it. So that way the game, again, gets more character variety, and, you know, people will explore these characters more. And it's like, when I start looking at the roster, it's just ridiculous on how, like, it's pretty small. So yeah, but anyways guys, I think that is it. That's all I have to say right now on these characters. Let me know down in the comment section below what you believe to be, like, what I cannot speak these days, but let me know what you want to see change down in the comment section below with your favorite characters, your team, what would make them better, just basic things like that. So basically guys, remember that God and anime is always on your side. Remember to please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.